on what the anticipation and expectation is from the MPC meet. Rajat, how do you think the RBI this time is going to sort of do the balancing act of maintaining or rather curbing liquidity as well as inflation?
Score on pretty much everything, because you have, as your analyst was rightly saying, you have a situation where inflation has run up above 6%. I know the GDP numbers were bad, but you can't create better GDP by creating. I don't think we need more liquidity, really. I mean, right now, if you talk about even credit offtake from banks, it's not as if they're in short supply. So I doubt if anything is going to happen. One very interesting thing for me is, if I may just point out of context, is sitting in Delhi, I used to get late coming to my office. We were talking about the arrangements for the Prime Minister to be in Bombay and in Mumbai and the whole oath taking ceremony. How does it feel for so much traffic jams all around you? Because I face it all the time in Delhi.
We all go through that, traffic jams. I know it's a pain, but hopefully the infrastructure will come up next year when that airport opens up and a lot of other of those roadways and metros come on stream. But for now, we are kind of going through that traffic turmoil in Mumbai. But no turmoil as such in the market, because we are back around that 74,700 mark thereabouts. Not back at the highs of the day, but not doing too bad either. In terms of the stock-specific calls, it's of course real estate which has been doing great as a pack. Naresh, what's the sense on real estate and which is the favorite amongst the pack?
So we have a lot of consolidation happening in real estate. We've seen a decent recovery in some of the names. So DLF is the one which could be interesting. The stock went back to 750, retested those levels. That looks promising, could again go back to the previous highs. And something like Oberoi Realty, if it comes back to 2000, 2050 levels, retest the breakout points, that could be interesting.
Realty currently a little bit under pressure. So is Idea. There's Oil India, Adani Green as well, lower by about 3%. There's Divi's, Cummins. These are all spaces which are a bit of a drag. As is ITC though. Mildly soft, but with a red bias regardless. Asian Paints, Cipla, HDFC Life, SBI Life, these are all the names which are also dangling in the rear as we speak right now. Kunal, what's looking like the weakest sector to you in the market?
So, insurance is one of the sectors, FMCG, autos, I think these are the three sectors which have been huge underperformers. The concern, of course, are the two heavy weighted sectors, which is FMCG as well as auto pack. And in fact, many of the auto stocks are still trading below their, the 200 DMAs. They've not been able to participate or even bounce back by a margin of 5% to 7% at a point when the Nifty is bounced back by more than 1400, 1500 points from the the lows. So which means that we are underperforming not just when the correction was going on, but even in the phase when the markets have seen a bounce back. These stocks have not yet gone through a major bounce back mode. The likes of Hero MotoCorp, Tata Motors, they're still struggling to get back into any major recovery. Bajaj Auto, I think, is the other stock which has formed a very similar kind of a disappointing pattern. The only 2 or 3 stocks which have been relative outperformers from the auto pack, one of them is Ashok Leyland. The stock has bounced back from its sub 220 to 215 odd levels. It's now almost at 230 plus mark. Eicher Motors is still trading closer to 4800, 5000 levels. Breaking of the 5,000 mark would be a very big breakout for Eicher Motors. And M&M, of course, which has been a consistent outperformer since the last two and a half odd years. That stock maintains its upward trend about 3,000 levels currently.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.